Good morning, YouTube Reseller Mom here with Tina. Good morning, Tina. How are you doing this Friday?
I'm good and I'm ready for summer.
All right. So we had a bit of change of plans. I'm going to go ahead and present my share my screen. I forgot to do that before we hit start. But we had originally been contacted by Product Locker, who wanted to kind of see if we wanted to be affiliates, if we wanted to know more about this. I get these reach outs couple times a week, and most of the time I ignore and delete because it's not applicable to our channel or things like that. But this one kind of intrigued me. I was looking at it, briefly on their website, going, well, maybe that is something that is a good software. I want to know more. I invited them to come onto the channel, and long story short, it has not been a pleasant experience. The communication was poor. We found a misspelling on their website. And then this morning, less than 3 hours before the show, he canceled because he said that they couldn't take new clients right now. And so I said, that's fine. I don't need to reschedule. I don't have a high tolerance for BS, as you all know. I also don't like to say good things or bad things without experience of said product so that I could speak from experience. But I know that we had been promoting this all week and talking about it, and it's been on our, on the thumbnail, etc. And if you are clicking on this video, you might be interested in said product or looking to spend money with that company. So I wanted to lay out the facts for you guys, and you can draw your own conclusions. But for me, that's yeah, I'm gonna move. If you don't have your act together, it's like, then I don't really want to give you money because that's what this game is all about. You make product, I give you money, product does something for me. And I don't know what's going on with them. And like I said, I get 2 or 3 of these a week. So it's
Did
like,
they fix their typo that I found on their website? Did they even fix it? It cracked me up
was it on the
because it,
first page? Because I
it
didn't.
was because it had
Okay, hold on.
asses instead of assess.
Yeah, that was that. It looks like maybe they did. I know they maybe they did because I do not see it on the
Yeah, I
first.
sent them the definition of assess versus asses because they have asses on their site. Anyway, it was funny. So I told Lucy this morning that Product Locker is a bunch of chumps, and we're going to switch our topic to the summer slumps.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of things to talk about. I mean, so we got to do a couple of other housekeeping keeping items right here, right now. Uh, and then my mind goes blank. Isn't that great? No, okay. So Heather, I saw your post this morning on Hustle Buddies about the verification banner. I think I responded to that, but my verification banner did not come off on needing, like, your account is under risk of deactivation for about 2 or 3 days. I did go in and change my address in there, and I'm waiting on the verification card to hit my it's going to go to my PO box. So I got to swing by the PO box this afternoon, see if it arrived there. If not, I'll check on Monday. But for those that are going through re-verification, it's still an ongoing thing. Oh, yay, I'm glad yours came off. Then why did I see you this morning post? Or maybe that's an old post. I love how Facebook sometimes they show you things and you think it's new and it's like, oh, that was posted 3 days ago. Thank you, Facebook. I still cannot figure out most of the social media platforms. It just, the AI is not always on the same page as me. Neither is my robots. But anyhow, speaking of AI, it was delayed 2 days ago. Okay, thank you. So glad it showed me that this morning. Isn't that fun? Just like, Tina will post things and then it doesn't show me. And she's like, well, I posted that. I'm like, well, why wouldn't it show? Like, that's where I'm active. Silly things. All right. What else is going on? I haven't heard too many other newses. I am going to be putting together a video on product compliance safety paperwork for toys. I don't want to eat up this show with that boring story, but I finally got that all fixed, and I think I got it nailed down on the process for submitting paperwork. And that video will be going out most likely to the bundle group because it's not everybody needs to submit child safety paperwork. So that will be probably a bundle video. But for my videos coming out this month is June. It's June, and as y'all know, I redo all of my tracking and KPIs and do those kind of updates in June. So look for those videos. I am currently using QuickBooks to redo all of my budget stuff and switch from a Google Sheet to QuickBooks, which I don't know. I'm making myself use my QuickBooks, which is not intuitive. I'm much more comfortable in Sheets. What do you use for your budgeting, Miss Tina?
Xero.
Xero. But do you use a budget program within Xero, or do you still use Sheets?
So I use Xero. I use A2X to import everything into Xero. And then I let my bookkeeper do all the other things because I don't like to do books.
Well, yeah, no, I'm going over more of like a forecasting.
Oh.
Maybe that's a
I've
better
been
word.
using Sellerboard now, looking at that for
Yeah.
forecasting.
Same here. I really want to get to the point where I'm just kind of living in Sellerboard and QuickBooks, and then I'm kind of looking at, just using software to run programs and run reports and doing less by hand spreadsheets, even though I'm very familiar in spreadsheets. It's hard to go away from something you're really familiar with. So anyhow, we needed to change direction this morning, and we are going to be talking about summer and summer slump. I don't know if you've had lower sales, but I feel like I've had a little bit of low sales. But again,
Every year I have lower sales in the summer, and the
Mhm.
way I bring them up, which they're never as high as Q4, right? Because nothing's as high as Q4.
Never
And
is.
summer is, my sales are always less during the summer. So there are things I do to help change that graph and get that little bit of an upswing for summer so we can still pay the bills. So some of the things I do is, I sell summer things, right? I sell the things that people are buying during the summer. And so the way you can do that or get ideas is think about, what do you buy during the summer? And sun lotion, sunscreens can be one of those things. This happens to be mine from my upstairs bathroom. So I decided to look around the bathroom of what things am I pulling out besides the clothes out of my closet. I don't know how many of you have the tote bins where you pack up your winter stuff and then pack up your summer stuff so your closet has more room. But I do that. So, I've already pulled down the totes that had the summer clothes and my shorts. And look, this is what people are buying. And so you can be sourcing clothes, you can be sourcing shorts, sandals. You can be sourcing suntan lotion, sunscreens, things of that nature. Now, this one is almost gone because I use this all the time, so mine's pretty empty. But bronzers, girls love bronzers in the summer, especially if you're not somebody who really just goes out there and bakes yourself in the sun, but you want to look like you have that summer glow. So there are face lotions and bronzers and beauty products that ladies are buying for the summer. So you have to think about, what do people want in the summer? And before summer's over, back to school stuff comes out. Back to school things will be coming out before you know it. And they come out in the summer because school starts really at the tail end of summer. And so you can start then looking when school things are hitting the stores. Those are some things that I do and that you can do. And the other thing, which Lucy and I talked about, look in Inventory Lab. Look in Inventory Lab at what did you sell last year in the summer. Barbecue sauces. I have been selling more summer food related things. Everybody's barbecuing. They're having pool parties. Think about, what is everybody doing, and can you find things that someone would need for that event?
So I wanted to quickly shout out to Armand, Nate, Heather, Jen. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody's having an awesome morning. So my current sales right now that I am doing and really promoting and everything is Father's Day and graduation. So a lot of my bundles circled around those two events. Also a little bit of 4th of July. I don't do a whole lot of 4th of July, but a little bit of 4th of July. And then it's going to be back to school for me. But there's a lot of things that you can source and or put together. So when I think of summer, some of the things that come to mind that may not be directly sun related is teachers going back to school, planners, calendars, decorating, how they like to decorate all the junk in their room and spend oodles of money. At least every teacher that I've known. I was a PTA mom for over a decade, and I swear they would go and buy all the things to decorate their room, and it always looked really nice. I always kind of wanted to do that. Maybe one of these days I'll do that just for fun. But those types of items are often really good. Accessories for any of those outdoor things. I look for deals on camping, RVing, kayaking, fishing, anything that has to do with outdoors. That is up my alley. I used to do a bunch of the s'mores kits, but I don't think I've done any s'more things in a long time.
Me
Plus the
either,
milk.
because the chocolate bar melts and,
Yeah.
it's so complicated.
Yes, yes, yes. Did we want to dive into things, or what else did you want to do during this?
Well, I thought let's look up some summer things and what can we sell and what else can you do. I will share a little story that for those of you that watch my channel, I did switch it up this week and I did a video on a haul from the Goodwill bins. In the summer, I tend to try to do other things outside of Amazon because I end up with a little more time in the summer with my Amazon business because my sales do slow down a bit. And honestly, right now, I've been looking through my wholesalers for Halloween and Christmas items. So in the summer, I'm already planning, some Q4 things and trying to put together some ideas and some bundles because these are going to be my big orders, right? Going into Q4. So I am ordering less, even though I'm still pumping out shipments to Amazon. It's not at the same volume. So with that being said, I go back to my original roots, which is eBay. A couple years ago, I spent my summer not doing eBay, but creating books for Kindle publishing on Amazon. So summer can be a great time to learn a new skill. I really have been wanting to learn I call it programming because I don't know the correct word, Google Sheets, formulating them. I really just don't know how to do that. I would like to know how to do that. So summer is a great time to learn a skill to help your Amazon business. There's no one thing that you should do. Pick something that you want to do. I have decided this summer I might try to learn Google Sheets. I'm not sure yet. But what I have decided to do is get back into eBay. So my goal is a pretty small goal is to go one day a week to the Goodwill, the Bin, Savers, whatever thrift store I want to go to and find 10 items and list them all. I spent 3 hours because I timed it all out. I went to the bins. I got 8 items there, but I already had a few other items. Yesterday, I think I ended up listing 15 items. Sold 3 in one day, a $40 item, a $70 item, and a $13 item. Now, my haul at the bins cost me $14, and I think it was 89 cents. It was just shy of $15. And I spent about 3.5 hours worth of work on all of that. That includes my drive time to the store, my shopping, my drive home, creating the rough draft listings, doing the photos. So I would say that was a good return on my investment. And we just calculated it this morning. And that came to being about worth $30 an hour, way more than paid off my $14.80 something cents receipt from the Goodwill. So I could have spent that 3 hours and watched videos on how to program a Google Sheet. If you want to learn to do KDP books on Amazon, those are great things to have in your inventory, or doing the merch shirts on Amazon during that slow time in the summer, or maybe you're on vacation and you have downtime, but you brought your laptop, you maybe feel creative and you want to create some t-shirt designs to upload onto merch. You can create designs for the upcoming holidays during the fall, like make some fun trick or treat shirts, whatever you want to do. And you can use that downtime to upload projects like this that give you royalties. So you make them once, you upload them, one and done. And as they sell, you've only done the work once. You just continue to get royalties off of these things. And, that's something that you can do during the summer slump and the summer slowdown.
Yeah. I I find that story really inspirational, and I'll probably be going to the bins this summer. My son comes back today. I'm super excited. That's why I'm wearing my Western Washington shirt today. We're going to go up and move him out of the dorms, but he has signed a lease for a place that is furnished, but it doesn't have all the little things. So he needs, cups and bowls and a paper towel holder and a drying rack and all of that junk. So we will probably be hitting up the bins for that, and I'll probably double down and get some stuff for work too. The other thing we're doing is a garage sale. So anything from work that I've been accumulating, there's a huge garage sale weekend in a couple of weekends in my neighborhood, big neighborhood garage sale. And we are planning on just putting out anything that was from work that didn't sell, just to kind of get rid of it, maybe make $1 or $2, and then anything from the house. So we are now in purge mode, going through the house, and all of my closets, all of my drawers are stuffed full of junk, and some of it will go to my son. Like I have two like can openers. I don't need 2 can openers. Things like that, just kind of paring down. But the other thing I did was I printed out already a ThredUp label. So any of the clothes that doesn't sell that is in good enough condition for ThredUp, I will then bag, box, and ship to ThredUp and maybe make a few dollars that way. ThredUp is one of those things I have seen people go to the bins, find things, and send them to ThredUp and have that as their business model. And that to me is very interesting. I think that there's a lot of new with tags or very good condition clothes there, and you can get it for dirt cheap. I mean, just dirt cheap. So I love learning different business models, etc., and just seeing how other people make money and seeing if I can incorporate that.
Amazon resellers that are watching, I imagine a lot of you sell
Mhm.
on eBay too, or you started on eBay. Most of us who sell on Amazon also sell in other outlets, if that's what we want to call it. Because there's Mercari, there's Poshmark. I know some eBayers are moving over and also selling things on Whatnot. I've not tried it, Whatnot. Um, and I guess you probably have to get a following. But anyway, that is another platform. You have Etsy, you have eBay, you have Amazon. You can make KDP, you can do merch. And I know some of you have to sell on platforms aside from Amazon, which is why I've been trying to talk about it a little bit more, because I know that most of us don't only sell on Amazon. I'm sure some of you only sell on Amazon. So, yeah, I see a Facebook user that you say that you sell on eBay, Etsy, and KDP. Absolutely, as well as Amazon, because you should have multiple platforms that you sell on. Because what if Amazon pulled the rug out? What if you got suspended and you lost your Amazon account today? And, maybe you lose it forever. Or maybe you can appeal and you get your account back. But in that meantime, what are you going to do to make money if you don't still have your outside job? If this is your full time job, if you list on eBay, is there a monthly fee? There can be if you're doing a paid eBay account, because eBay does have different levels of stores, or you can do just a basic account. So you just have to look at see what you would want. If you normally don't sell on eBay, I would just do that free plan. You have fees on eBay. You have final value fees, and it's approximately like 13 to 15% of the
Mhm.
sale of your item.
Absolutely. Yeah. I talk to a lot of people that want to start reselling, and some come into the mindset that there's only one way, retail arbitrage or private label or whatever. And I'm going, oh my gosh, there's so many ways. If you have zero monies, you could totally do print on demand stuff. And that is a business model. If you have a little bit of money and more time, then you're hitting the bins, you're hitting the garage sales, you're hitting the stores. If you have a lot of space and time, but little monies, they have like Wade Ventures. I've known Wade for years. He goes and he buys out the storage units. I mean, that is a business model. Some people don't want to deal with used stuff, and that's fine. You can deal with new stuff. There is so many business models to selling online that I think it's good to investigate them all. I mean, I like
Right
going to the
way
bins, but
or
I
the
couldn't do
better
it 5
way.
days a week.
No. And none of these are the right way or the better way. It's
Yeah.
just, it's do what you like. right? Because if you don't like it, you're not going to feel inspired to go and do it. Some people love going to yard sales, and it's like you can go to yard sales right now. This is the season for the yard sales. And, a lot of these prices at yard sales are better than the Goodwill because they're just a private individual that's selling off their stuff. And, yard sales can be fun. It can be fun going to yard sales for some states, and we don't really have that luxury here. We do have a flea market that's here, but it's eh. I have been in states where they have really good flea markets and rummage sales, and those can be great places to source. They can also be great places for you to load off some of your inventory and things if you would even like doing that. And again, do what you like. If you feel like you are somebody who is creative, and like Lucy said, and you don't have a lot of capital right now, and maybe you're just starting, maybe you have a full-time job, maybe you're a student, create the print on demand things. It costs you nothing. It costs you your time is what it costs you. If you have low funds, or right now maybe your Amazon payouts are really only enough just to kind of sustain that, you don't really have that extra cushion. Look, the Goodwill haul I did the other day cost me just shy of $15. I mean, you've got $20 you can go spend, at a yard sale or in the bins, if you think you would like it. And if you've never tried it, try it. See if you like it. Also, right now is a good time. And what makes me think of this is this morning on our leads list in one of our VA groups, there was a winter apparel item in the leads list because right now it's on clearance, but during Q4 it sells for a good price. And during Q4, even the buy cost is more than double of what it is right now on clearance. If you're somebody with a lot of capital, it can be good to buy these winter themed things that are on clearance now in the summer that looked good on Keepa from last year, because you're going to be buying it at a great price. You'll have it well in advance time for sending it into Amazon. You can get that started shipping in September and beat everyone else out that's going to be buying it again in the stores during winter. And you can have some winter items that you've bought really dirt cheap right now.
Yep. Now, changing topics just a bit. There are some conventions coming up in July and August. So this is the time of the year that I am booking my flights or looking at my flights. There are the Seattle Gift Show, which is equivalent to the World Market one that we've been to before. So I think I will be going to the Seattle Convention one. That's sometime in July. I got to look up the exact date. And then ASD is in end of August. You said like the 23rd-ish?
It was the end of July. But I also was looking up the World Market Center show too.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact dates. I'll pull it up on the computer while you talk about that.
Okay. So I will probably be going to the ASD, and I definitely will be going to the Seattle one. ASD for me is a little on the fence because I just found out my husband needs to have his leg repaired. So they gotta go in and like drill holes and reattach a muscle, and it's gonna be a long recovery time. So I don't want to be out of town while he's hobbling around. So we find out next week when we can do surgery. So, that's going to be fun. Anyhow, going through, just wanted to share with you guys, I am going, because we're going to jump over to Amazon here in a second. If you guys aren't using this bubble wrap, like I love American Bubble Boy for bubble wrap. I was price comparing them. I think that's a word. I don't know if it's a word. Anyhow, one of the budget items that I want to see if there's any room for improvement is my shipping supplies. So I'm going to be I'll do a video on this, but I'm going to break down, Uline, Boxery, Granger. Trying to think if there's any top ones that I need to compare, but I have not found anybody that beats American Bubble Boy. And then, going through my supplies because I have it broken down on what I pay for Polybag. And then I will be comparing all of that. So anyhow, going over to Amazon, I love their front page. It usually gives you some ideas. We're going to look at shop picks for Dad. Want to see what they are promoting for Father's Day that we might be interested in sourcing. Fossil. I have found Fossil. Maybe it wasn't Fossil because Fossil is kind of very high end. But you know those You know those kits for men over in the men's section in TJ Maxx and Ross that are like where you put your travel crud into those thingies. I have found good deals on them before. Wallets. I have.
There's a Fossil at our outlet mall. So outlet malls can be a great place to source. Outlet malls will have stores like Disney and
Here we
different
go. This
brands like Fossil.
toiletry kits. See how it's 27? I have found those for like $9.99, $12.99. Sell it for 30 all day long. I love selling those. It's real easy. I put these in a bag. Do you bag them if you were to buy that?
Oh, absolutely. Because it is a cloth material, it can get dirty.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh my goodness. I've gotten some returns this week that are absolutely smashed. I'm going, what the heck happened to this? I just don't know what they're doing with my stuff. It's just smashed.
Encourage you to keep your holiday items listed merchant fulfilled that you have at home. I went through my inventory lab and I looked this morning really quickly. I tried to take a screenshot to make some slides for you today. I went back to 2018 from July 1st to August 30th of 2018 to see what did I sell that summer. And one of my top selling items was a hanging Santa Claus. And I had got them at Walmart years ago. It's like the Santa Claus that look, and his arm is up and it looks like he's hanging off the gutter of your house. And I sold so many of those in 2018 during the summer. Yeah, it was one of those kind of guys. Like he was hanging off the deal. And I made a crap ton of money off of those. And I had bought them at Walmart when I did the after Christmas clearance shopping, you know, when everything gets down to like 75% off. And I'm like, I'll buy these and I'll just list them and until it's time to send them in next year. And I sold all of them in the summer. So look,
now, did you send them in or were you FBM?
Because I bought them after Christmas when they were on clearance. I wasn't going to send them in. It made no sense because Christmas was over. I just, held them in my inventory, here in the garage. But I went ahead and listed a merchant fulfilled just for the heck of it. And I sold out of them during July and August. And that was back in 2018. So,
Is it bad? I want this guy. I really want to put that in my yard. That would be so creepy.
Times when it's craft supplies for people, think of Michael's when you go into the Michael's store and they will be displaying, these Christmas crafts or these Halloween crafts. Crafters start making this stuff months before the holiday. So if you sell holiday themed craft supplies, these crafters are going to be buying this stuff quite early in August, even because they need to make them for their gifts or their decorations. Now, what Lucy's showing here, these kids' summer craft supplies, these are great activities for kids in the summer. You also have Vacation Bible School for the churches, and kids are doing all kinds of crafts. You've got Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts doing camping trips. What kind of things our crafts might be these kids be doing?
Wait, hold on. They're going to sell you 120 rocks for $18.
Yep, those are river rocks. I've got those in my front yard.
But how much does 120 rocks weigh?
I don't know. I can get some and weigh them for you and report back later.
Oh yeah, in your free time.
If you click on that listing, do you have Scout X or Seller Amp?
I can look at the
because it will show the weight.
4 pounds.
There you go. Weighs 4 pounds.
How are they making any money? $7 is their margin. $7. I love doing
if you
this.
paid nothing. Yeah.
Are they stealing the rocks out of the? That's what they're doing with their kids. Their summer project with their kids are like, kids, let's go to the river. I need you to fill up these bags full of rocks.
Look, there was a lady that used to walk around our neighborhood here with a toddler, and I have a lot of river rock in my yard, and I would watch them every day, and every day they would pick up a rock out of my yard, like they were taking a rock a day. So look, maybe she's on this listing.
It's big. Look at that. Compared to her hand, that's much bigger than what I would.
That's a child hand.
Wait, you think that's a child hand?
Look
It
how
could
short
be.
those fingers are.
Okay. So 12, you get 12 medium, 8 small, and 100 tiny. That's how they're doing it. 100 tiny rocks. All right. Yep. So I have a new summer make money plan. You take your kids to the river, you make them collect at least 100 rocks before they can play, and then you sell those rocks. Oh, I love their keywords though here. Kindness rocks for art, decoration, tiny rocks, handpicked. Handpicked.
Out of the river.
Child labor at its best.
Look, here in the desert, we have to go to the rock yard to buy them because they are not out here. And a lot of us in the desert have desert landscaping in our yards. I don't like a lot of those other types of rocks. They look hot, but I like a river rock. And they're smooth if you should have to step on them with your bare feet.
Yeah. Yeah, we have mostly not, well, we have rocks here, but yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. So what had I looked up? What was okay, that was craft supplies. We're going to kill craft
That's my
supplies.
thought. Yeah.
Going on here. This Carhartt hat, I've gotten Carhartts at lots of discount stores. But I want to go back. Let's kill father. Yeah. Kill the fathers.
Oh no.
Reno says while you're fishing, drop a drag net to get the rocks. Yep. I'm gonna sell rocks. I'm gonna sell sticks because they do sell sticks. I helped a guy with his private label listing, and he does wood. And I did not realize wood for like whittling and crafting is got a lot to it. I had no idea. I was learned it on the ways of wood and the different types of wood and treatments of wood and what wood is better for this and that. And I'm going, oh my goodness. Okay. It all looks the
Pine
same.
cones for this is a good one. Pine cones for turkey crafts. I'm curious if there are any pine cone listings on Amazon.
Holy smokes. Because I got a metric ton of pine cones, man. My whole yard is pine cones. I had to take down one tree, so now I'm down a tree. I've got 1, 2, 3 trees.
Look, I've got 3 of these trees in my front yard, and we're always picking those things up. So there we go.
20
I got
pine
free
cones for
inventory right in my
$18.
yard.
Look at this one. 20 pine cones for $18. I can make $7 a piece off of each listing.
And when my husband goes out to do the yard work, I'm going to say, "Hey, babe, take this Home Depot bucket and start putting those pine cones in there."
Heck yeah. I mean, I don't think it's easy to wash pine cones. I did that. My sister-in-law, she had a what was it called for the shower, the baby shower? It was friendly forest animals or something. So we had to do all these things with pine cones. I had to bring pine cones to Vegas because I had a bunch of pine cones and we had to use pine cones in all of the decorations. The baby shower got out of hand because like every aunt wanted to be involved and everybody wanted to add more. And by the time we had this baby shower, holy smokes, it was like the most elaborate baby shower. I was hand dipping pretzels and things and making them look like logs. And I did like a big cheese thing that looked like a hedgehog. And my mom made a fruit bowl that looked like a baby bucket thing,
And pine cones are going on eBay too. I decided to look over on eBay because things like that, same with the river rock, they've got to be going on eBay. Of course, on eBay, they have some of those beautiful pine cones, those really, really big ones. Like I would have to go to Yosemite to find because we don't have those type of pine cones here. So if you are someone who lives in the country with those beautiful pine cones, there are some really pretty pine cones that you can sell on eBay. And I'm looking in the sold listings. And there is in the sold listing, there's a 16-inch, those really pretty big long ones. Somebody sold a set of 3 for $24 and $8 shipping and handling. And if you are someone who lives in the country, go in your backyard and get some pine cones.
I take my dogs for a walk every day and I go past a tree and it's got big long ones. It looks like very long things, eggplants, and
Exactly.
They
That's the ones I'm talking about. They're
yeah.
going for big money on eBay. You better get that
Hmm.
free inventory.
I'm gonna go have to shake me a tree. Tell my daughter to climb up on. Very interesting. Toilet paper rolls. I love that one.
Yes, I've always known about the toilet paper rolls and egg cartons. On eBay, people do use them for crafting, and egg cartons can be used for lots of school projects. Um, and I remember using egg cartons back when I was in school because we would start our little seedlings in there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think the egg cartons might be hard to do on Amazon, but definitely Facebook Marketplace because we have a lot of people that have
Okay.
chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Which okay, shout out to you all people viewing. What is rent the chicken? Because that's somebody's got a sign that you can rent the chicken, and I have no idea what that is. And we drive past it every day from coming home from school, and I'm like, what is rent the chicken? And how do I rent a chicken? I don't know.
So Heather says they're great for interior design. You have to treat for bugs, etc., but good money. What is the pine cones? I feel like
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
pine
She was saying
cones.
the pine.
Okay,
It
okay.
was the pine cones.
Very cool.
Um,
And Heather would know because she's an interior designer. So
yes.
that little tidbit is from an expert. And if you need some interior design, call Heather.
It's not hard to treat them, and then we had to put them in the oven to make them open up. So here in the Northwest, it's a little wet out most of the time. So when I got to Vegas and I had all my pine cones, they were all shut up, and you just put them in the oven, and that should kill the bugs and sanitize them and open them up and make them ready for design purposes. Cool, cool, cool. I just typed in 7. I wanted to see what was going on. What is this? Balloons, reusable water balloons.
Oh, that's interesting. 26
Uh,
bucks. I like it.
what? How do you even do a reusable water balloon? I
And how
even
did
had.
they end up in this search page? Because one
What
of
did I
these
type in? I just
things
typed in
is
summer.
not like the other. Oh.
I just typed in summer. I don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes I like to do broad searches and be like,
Yeah.
what's going on? Because when I started this, I was like, I'm gonna, be a master at this within probably, a couple of years. I'll learn everything. And it's been now 8 years and I freaking learn new stuff every week.
All
Almost
the
daily.
time. Yeah,
Daily.
all the
It is,
time.
look at this. Personalized popsicle sleeve. They put it
Why
under
do you
generic.
need that? I don't understand why I would need that.
Well, when the kids are little and you're handing out 3 and they set it down, they tend to forget which one's which.
And
Or
who's putting
maybe
it in? Yeah, and what kid is? Oh, the stick goes in there. Got it. I thought it was a thing like almost like a Ziploc bag, like a cozy sleeve that you put your popsicle in when you are not when you haven't finished it. I'm like, who doesn't finish a popsicle?
I'm sorry, can't make me laugh that hard. So you've got some font. This is totally what do you have? One of
Etsy.
them Cricut thingies?
Yep, this screams Etsy listing to me. Now this is only
Yeah.
$3.99. This is not profitable enough.
No, it's got to be. Yeah, they've got to have only merchant fulfilled. Yeah, it's definitely a merchant fulfilled item. I don't know how much it is. What? Okay, $3.99 plus $3.99 for delivery. I have no idea how they're making money off of this.
Yeah.
It's ranked 2000 in handmade products.
Yeah,
So
those are probably listed on Etsy too. So I would imagine if you made a set of them, you could definitely get more than that. I'm not exactly sure where you buy the little sleeve thing from, but that would be something worth investigating over on Etsy. Is there big competition for it? Can you find the little sleeve thing? But that is definitely a good Etsy type of item.
maybe it's $3.99 for each one because it has orange, red, yellow. So it's $3.99 for each one. You don't get a set.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. I would sell it as a set where you can get a higher dollar value on a low shipping item, and I would try to sell something like that on Etsy.
Oh, I bet you she does though, because I bet you she gets orders for parties and cred all the time.
Sure.
But that is interesting, and she got these sleeves off Alibaba.
Especially when you know who your child is inviting to the party. That's like a really nice treat takeaway thing for each child that came to the party.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, I love seeing that idea. So we broke it apart.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
sourcing it Alibaba. They have a Cricut. $3.99. I bet you she can whoop that out in like 5 minutes. I say she. I don't
Yeah.
know. It could be a dude too. I'm just.
That's
I
a
don't
weird
think.
looking candle right there. It looks like a bunch of wax sticks inside. That's very peculiar looking. I've never seen anything like that. Hmm.
You're the best. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand how they would all burn together. Interesting.
They would melt together, and they definitely paid for photos. If you are doing private label listings, these are the types of photos that you get made for your
And
product.
there's a 50% off coupon that they're running on that too.
Really? Where's that
Yeah,
at?
right there. See the yellow box and it says coupon, and then you click the
Ah.
box.
Whoop.
Oh. You didn't want to really buy it, did you?
No, I didn't. But I might buy it for you because you're the
No,
best, Tina.
I actually don't want that. Thank you very much.
What?
I don't want it.
Killing me. Okay, I'm gonna put the link in the chat because it is on half off. We don't get any affiliate for it or anything like that. But if you're looking for a gift, I mean, for $10, I think that's a pretty nice little gift for something. I don't know.
I just don't get it.
It's a candle. It's just a freaking candle, Tina. It's not. It's just a different type of candle. I love finding those things though, because I might find something like that and then I save it for Christmas and I give it out as a gift.
Oh yeah, there you can go to Amazon. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find it. There was like an Amazon coupon page where you can see all the things that are on sale at Amazon with coupons.
I follow a group. What? Send me that site.
Well, it's actually Amazon. It's actually Amazon. I'm going to give it to you.
Cowgirl.
I'm going to put it in the chat in case anybody doesn't know about this. This page is a link to all the things that have coupons. And so you can
click it in the private chat too, so I can open it up.
Pull it up. Okay.
Yeah. I like this one, beach candles. That's cute. Somebody just does thank you stickers. Look at that. They're ranked 26,000 in handmade. And all it is a 24 pack of party favor thank yous.
They're cute. You can make those on a Cricut.
Mm-hmm.
For the cricketers out there who want ideas for Etsy.
Yup. All right, so here's your coupons. Save $17. It doesn't show you the whole. It doesn't show you the whole thing. This is the meat thermometer I think we use, or something similar to that.
Well, and see off to the side, just like when you're shopping on Amazon regular, you can narrow down your search by those things.
Uh-huh.
And then above, like the lady in the t-shirt, there's the search bar box where you could type in a brand. Like there's some name brand, cat litter right there for anybody who would have a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And if you, click on the listing itself, it takes you to the listing.
Nice. All right. Well, I definitely need to bookmark that. So I'm going to put that with my save thingies. All right. What do you want me to type in next, Miss Tina? 4th of July? Is it too late for 4th of July?
Absolutely. It is getting a little late to ship in 4th of July. You would possibly have to merchant fulfill because with Amazon slow check-in times these days, I don't know that it would really get there in time because it is just shy of almost being 1 month away. You should have already done that, but I don't think it's too late for merchant fulfilling 4th of July type of item.
So what I did was I typed in 4th of July and then Greenbrier because I'm always curious on the bundles for from the Dollar Tree and seeing how they're doing. So these guys not doing well. 4 million, 2 million. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Not good. This one, 546,000, not good. See if there's anything else good. We've got pretty much nothing. So Greenbrier is not doing that great. we've got these guys. If you can find these gnomes, that's doing well. I don't know if they're true Greenbrier though. I know I saw 4th of July gnomes there, but I don't know if it was these two. When have you gone lately?
No, I haven't been to Dollar Tree. I don't know. It's been over a month. I don't think I've been in there.
I do like their display picture though. That's kind of
Mm-hmm.
if it truly is a
Not as
250
trendy
cost goods.
anymore. Do you
Yeah.
feel like gnomes are kind of losing their steam?
I don't know. I think all of the things kind of cycle through, and that would be
Yeah.
unicorns, dolphins, flamingos, mermaids, which The Little Mermaid was very good if you are a Little Mermaid fan. Princesses, sharks, gnomes. I think all of them have peaks and then go down and then have peaks. I don't think they ever go out because people still like them. Think about in the kitchen, common kitchen decor is chicken, was it chickens, cows, pigs, the Italian chef. They've been around since what, like a long time.
A long time. They're all kind of fizzling out as well. I will say I forecast that what's going to be hot this Q4 as of right now, it's going to be mermaids and Barbie stuff.
Look at that. They did a little thing.
I've been seeing a
Okay,
lot
hold
of
on.
stuff on TV about it's a Barbie movie
Yes, I saw that.
and the girls are going nuts over it. So I really think that, and of course, because Little Mermaid is so popular, is going to be hot for back to school, for Halloween costumes, for Christmas. I'm not sure about boy stuff though right now. And those of you out there with kids who are screaming the crying memes of what they want, you're lucky. You've got it right there in your house. They're telling you what's hot.
I love going to here. We've got underwater, sports themes, carnival. Carnival's back to hot. What? I don't know if they're just coming
Smarty,
up
what
with
is this?
stuff.
Smarty had a party.
What?
The name of this website is Smarty Had a Party.
Oh my God. Pop-ups galore. I hate websites with pop-ups. Costumes only, celebrity, Barbie core. What is this? Barbie core parties are a popular choice among young girls and their parents. Barbie core party theme was created to appeal to children who love the classic Barbie dolls but want something more modern. There's a dress code for Barbie core. We could have a Barbie core party, Miss Tina.
Yep. And I've not heard of it called Barbie Core, but now that makes me want to
Keyword?
go typing up Barbie Core.
That is now a keyword, isn't it?
Yes.
We could be on the uppity up. Oh my God.
Look, I was today years old when I learned the phrase Barbie Core.
That's a lot of pink.
Look, this is how you accidentally learn things that sometimes can be magical. Like it can be like that moment. Look, Barbie Core. I've never heard this phrase. If anyone else has heard this phrase, tell me. Never heard of it.
OMG. Okay, now we got to put it into Amazon because what I've learned this week is if you have one of them hot keywords in your listing and
And
nobody
not
else
everybody
does,
else has it. What comes up?
look at
A
that.
pink dress.
That
Somebody
pink
put it in
towel.
there.
I bet you they get
Mhm.
that on off Alibaba or some sort of supply for like $5 at most. $5 at most.
By Franco. So Jay Franco is a brand of towels. So probably not. That's probably like from Walmart.
What? You think that's a Franco? I didn't see that.
It says so. It says
Oh, it
by
says Franco.
Franco.
Okay.
It says it on the listing.
Sorry. Search with Google. Come on, Google Lens. Don't disappoint me. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon,
See, Millennial
Amazon.
Money Mom says it's a trend, and the Barbie core, that phrase is a trend. And
Okay.
since you're a Millennial Money Mom, I'm imagining that you possibly have some little girls. So,
Hold on. Where did it go?
and Karen makes a good point too that kids want whatever's popular on YouTube, and that is very true.
I can't share that, but it's on Walmart for $16.99. All right. Anyhow, what I do is I scroll through and I try to see if I can find the source.
And
'Cause a lot-
probably that person selling them that cheaply, either getting them wholesale somewhere, or that towel was also out last year and they bought them on Walmart on clearance.
Yeah.
So, when you go into Walmart, again, when the back to school shopping begins, those summer clearance sales begin. So that is a great time to look for swimsuits and beach towels, especially if they are things like Barbie, right?
Mhm.
Because Barbie's always going to be popular. Barbie's never going to be a trend that now falls by the wayside. Barbie's always been around. Other characters and things maybe not so much. And that's where you have to just use your gut instinct on that.
I thought that was a bathing suit for a minute. It's a bodysuit. It's a
Well,
bodysuit.
I think it's bathing suit.
I don't know.
These are all the things that just come up under Barbie core. So
Under
really no
Barbie
Barbie
core.
things. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if people are typing that in, you would be the only listing coming up if you had a Barbie themed birthday party, paper plates and napkins, or a pink tablecloth, and that would be good looking through Pinterest, looking through Pinterest for Barbie core, Barbie birthday, see what kind of things come up. And are these things that you could possibly source and find and create a listing for on Amazon? If you are an Etsy seller, can you come up without infringing upon the Barbie trademark name? Can you sell things that are pink and girly that would go along with a birthday party, giveaways, things that don't say Barbie because you don't want to get flagged on Etsy? But, think about what's hot right now.
Absolutely. But do you have to be ungated in Barbie? Ungating in Barbie is super easy.
Yeah,
Shepherd
so if
is
you are
easy.
restricted in Barbie, and Jen, I know you are in our paid groups, ask in the group and we can give you a source to get ungated in Barbie, because we definitely like to help the people that are, paying for our knowledge for sure.
All right, so here's some other trends going on. Mysticism. I would like to do that. I love the idea of psychics and tarot cards and all of that.
Getting
Do I
your
have
palms read and tarot and whatever. So if that's something one is into, you could come up with all kinds of things based off of that. And that the possibilities are endless.
mocktails, culture? We do need some more culture. I've seen some of my people in my neighborhood.
Getting hungry, and I love cherries, and those are looking good. That's cool. How do they get the 40 in that glass? It looks like an ice ball with 40 in it. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I don't know. That is cool. I bet you some sort of mold. Bright and floral. That reminds me of you.
Yeah, I love bright, colorful things. Can you tell?
Celebrity inspiration. Who is that celebrity? I'm so
I think that is Chloe. At least it looks like the new Khloe Kardashian with her blonde hair, but I'm pretty sure that's who that is. And for those ladies of you watching, I'm guessing Millennial Mom, you have to watch Vanderpump. I know Lucy doesn't, dive into that kind of crap like I do, but I love it. And I'm all about Vanderpump Rules right now and all of the gossip.
Oh, here we go.
Can
Yeah,
Barbie there we go. Love it. Look, and that's so 80s, like my hoop earrings today. And I love it. Look at the boom box. I love it.
we all had one of them boom boxes back in the days.
Yep, I was trying to be 80s inspired with my old school hoops, even though these aren't the silver or gold, they're red ones. But check that out.
Nate says, tried Product Locker, can't get it to upload inventory. I don't know why you're uploading any inventory to Product Locker.
I think he means seller board. At least I hope you mean seller board.
If you're talking about this one, Product Locker, we're not really, if you missed the intro, they canceled on me today and they don't really have their act together. And they said they're having glitches and they can't accept any more people today or for the next couple of days. I don't know. It was weird. I'm like, what do you mean?
And
you
so we
can't
hadn't
accept
tried
people?
them. We just wanted to have them on the show to tell us about their products. So we can't.
Yeah. She says
See,
yes.
I knew it, Millennial Mom. I knew it. I know. Girl, me too. And they have the one here in Vegas. And shamefully, I have not gone to it. But some of my friends have. So I've seen the photos. It's gorgeous. Can't stand Rachel. Truly cannot
And
stand
I have
Rachel.
zero clue. Like
That's
everything you're talking
okay.
about, I have no idea.
You
I've
don't
never
need
watched
to.
the
Me and
Kardashians.
millennial mom, we know.
I have never watched a Vanderpump. I could care less about any celebrity. I don't care for Pilton, Paris Hilton, whatever her name is. Yeah. Brown Girl 44 says, I used Amazon to get ungated in Barbie. You know
Very
what?
cool.
There was a time where everybody was saying, don't use Amazon to ungate
That's right.
because
They
of blah,
sure
blah, blah.
were.
But I haven't heard nothing about it lately. I mean, I
There you
used
go.
Amazon to get ungated for
So,
things.
Jen, based on what Brown Girl says about using Amazon, if you've never heard our videos in the past, we talk about having your Amazon business account where you buy a Barbie that Amazon is the seller of. You buy 10 units and you do not use the free Prime shipping. You pay for the shipping and you use Amazon's invoice to you to get ungated. So, we had quit talking about that because everyone was up in arms about you can't do that, you'll get in trouble, um and there were lots of people that weren't getting in trouble. So
I don't know. The other one is an account with Shepherd does Barbie, so I would go there. Kohl's, you can use Kohl's receipt if you buy with your business information, and the business information's on the receipt. You can use Kohl's to get ungated with Barbie as well. Western vibes. We talked about this a lot at ASD, and I really wanted to do a Western bundle, and we have not gotten there yet. It's a back burner idea for sure, but with the popularity of Yellowstone and other stores, Western has definitely picked up in themes. I don't have anything Western. What is a go big theme? That's so generic.
go big or go home.
I know, but what would you do? I don't
You would
get it. Like
you
they
could
say,
go big for I guess anything. You could go big for your birthday, you could go big for your graduation, unless it
but what
means
is
something
going
that I
big?
don't know.
Are we going big here? Can we be like, say we're going big?
Yeah, let's do it next week. Let's go big.
Next week? Why aren't we going big right now? I just, whatever. I don't understand, Tina.
That's cute.
It'd be like having a party that the theme is have fun. Okay. We're having fun. Balloon garlands and rentals. Yeah, we did a bunch of these balloon junky things at a lot of the PTA stuff because they're cheap and easy. I mean, it's got a lot of bang for your buck if you are on a tight budget.
I used to be cheap and easy. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't help it.
And now you're going big. Oh my gosh.
Now
You
I'm
can go
going
in the
big
gutter so quick.
with my yellow summer reading glasses. All right, Brown Girl says, can you briefly discuss your bundle group and how to get in? You can get in our bundle group by going to Gumroad, and we have a link there. Are you going to pull that up? Okay.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
And in our bundles group, we're pretty active. We there it is.
For real.
In our bundles group, we are pretty active. I did a video in there yesterday. I try to do a video once a week in there. I'm not always consistent with that, but definitely between Lucy and I, we are very consistent and present in the bundle group. We teach you all the things. It's so much more than just bundles. As I've said before, we really need to rebrand it because we talk about all the things, how to build listings, how to truly take your photos, how to doctor up your photos. We have gone through some wholesale website finding things. We've talked about winning IP complaints, words that you shouldn't use, brands that get flagged. I mean, we talk so much more than bundles. It's a one-time fee to get in, and you're in there forever, until we just decide we're just over it.
Yeah, we say, yeah, how to get brand registered, which
Yep, we talk about that too.
I will share because this happened during the show. Teresa got her brand approved. It came through. So I was like, yay. Yeah.
Yes.
So
it's
Jen nice
is in this group.
Yep.
Jen is in our group, our bundles group too.
Yeah. So, I mean, we do a lot of things in there. And like I said, I gotta hash out the, if you're doing bundles with not toy compliance, backpacks, lunch boxes, pencil cases, all have to have compliance paperwork now. So if you are doing retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, jumping on a listing, if the listing does not have that paperwork, it will get shut down. Anyhow, I figured out how to get mine and get mine submitted, and it's a stupid system, as Amazon usually is. It's a ridiculous system, but I've hashed it out finally. Finally won. It took over a month. It took me like 6-8 weeks to get it hashed out. It's just been an ongoing thing with seller support, driving me crazy. But I'll be doing that video today, probably live with that, talking about that for back to school bundles. We got to get that hashed out. We did a summer bundle. That was good. We've been diving into the generic. Oh, the generic issues have been ridiculous, and that's why
And
we
the
have
generic is a love-hate thing. I
Oh.
love it because if I don't have a brand name and I want to make a listing using generic, yay, because nobody can jump on it. But if there's a listing that is branded generic and I want to get on it, then I can't. Let me tell you, I made a YouTube video some time back of how I bypassed that generic warning, and I did. I did it successfully, and I can still sell on that listing that I had won. And for a good, I want to say it was 8 weeks, I was able to get on all the generic branded listings. Not now. Not now. I now can still sell on that generic listing that I won my case on, but now it has been impossible for me to win these generic cases and on items that are truly generic. I mean, where I have the exact same item that's in the photo that has no brand name on it, and I'm getting the old squasharoo.
Yeah. So I looked up prints. Animal prints are still number one. And I swear when not the Lion King, Tiger King, when the totally different king there, when the Tiger King came out, there was a huge uptick in animal prints. And I just don't get it. I watched that series and I did not
Are you
feel
kidding? During
inspired.
COVID, I had a Tiger King themed birthday because my birthday was during COVID in the month of April. I made my hair all fluffy and curly so I would look like a lion. Look, I wanted to ride my bike like Carol Baskins. Yes, see, I'm that person, Lucy.
My God.
Millennial Mom, would you come to my birthday party during
My
COVID when it was
God.
Tiger King themed and dress like Carol Baskins? Yes, you would. I know it.
No, there are some things that I just don't know. No, I don't think I've ever worn any sort of print.
Oh,
I
I
don't
did. I lived in
know.
New Jersey. Yes, I did. I wore leopard. Yes.
Did you have your bangs up to like 10 feet tall back in the 90s?
Yes, yes, I did. Absolutely. Yes. I have always been all the things. All the
Oh my God. What about when you take your hair and you do one of these things and then you push it forward and you have like the huge
Oh, yes, I
thing
used to
like
do.
that?
Oh, yeah, that was hot. Yes.
Did you have tiger print high heels? Not tiger print, but like animal print.
No, but that would be hot. I would have wore that. Look, I found and bought because this phone reminds me of my
I had
childhood.
one of
Because Millennial
those.
Mom, I could be your mom. But anyway, this was 80s. This is an 80s phone.
I had one of those,
And
yes.
I shared this once, I think in our bundles group,
Yep.
that I had bought this at the thrift store. I would have died to have this phone in high school. Oh my God, I would have absolutely died to have this phone. So I bought it now for myself because I love it and it's still cute. I don't have a phone line, but I just sit it on my shelf in here because I love it. I love it. It's bright. It's fun. I love it.
Ooh, the Aquanet. Yep. Millennial moms from New Jersey, big hair. Yep. I had that phone too.
Look, Millennial Mom, she wears animal print sometimes. She has. Yes, she has. I lived in New Jersey. I wore it. Look, I
Aquanet.
still like
Oh
some
yeah.
animal print.
Aquanet's probably the number one reason we have an ozone problem.
Use Aquanet. I'm trying to remember what hairspray I did use, but it was not Aquanet.
Oh,
But
I
yeah,
agree.
just
Yep.
that aerosol. I don't think I could use aerosol now. I couldn't even breathe it in.
Yep. Soaking in the bathroom. Ah.
Yes.
Loving it says, hi ladies, have you requested to have your storage limit increased? They ask for a reservation fee? Huh? No, I've never had a fee. You just
No, and I've never needed a storage limit increase. I've never actually needed one. Jen says she did her hair that way and had that phone. Isn't that phone the best? Do you secretly wish you could still have it? What about, and if you find these ever when you're outsourcing, buy like they used to have back when we were in the 80s, the phones that look like things like Lips or a hamburger phone.
Mhm.
If you ever find that stuff at a yard sale or out thrifting, buy it because this stuff will sell. There's this girl that I've watched on TikTok. I can't remember her name, Violet something. She's young. She's like 30 years old. And her whole room is decorated the 80s. She does her hair like the 80s. She makes these videos of the 80s, and I love her. And Nate says, "Did you have the jelly flip flops?" You know I did. You know
I
I
didn't know
did.
mine weren't the flip flops. Mine were they look like little ballet shoes out of the jelly. I
Yeah.
remember those. I loved those, but in Vegas it was so hot, like my feet would just die
Yeah, and
in
see, when
them.
I was a teenager and lived in New Jersey, I was like Jenny from around the way or around the block, whatever. Had the big hair, the gold hoops. I used to have a necklace with my name.
Oh my God, yes, yes. All right, what do you got planned this weekend? We got to wrap things
Well,
up
as
here.
soon as we're done, I'm going to do my bills. So Friday finance. So I'm going to do the
Cheers.
Friday finance today. I Since it's finally warm out, I'm going to go to my mommy's. She lives down the street. She has a pool in the backyard. So I think we'll hang out for a little bit and get a little sun. And I just really knocked out so much this week. I feel like I have a little free playtime today. Um, I may make some content for YouTube. I have some ideas up there. If you guys ever have content you want either me or Lucy or both of us to make, throw it out there. I'm happy to cover what you want to know. And my husband's all fired up to go back to Goodwill. So we may end up going over to the Goodwill today.
Nice, nice. Well, I moved my son out tonight, so it's put your hair up, put your walking shoes on, and we got to move out of the dorm, and it's got 800 stairs to it. So I'll be getting my workout on. And what else are we doing? We had our anniversary yesterday, which 21 years. So we went out and had some time together, and that was nice. And then what else? I just got like projects around the house that need to be done and getting ready for this garage sale. So I think it's clean out the closet time.
Yeah, that's such a
And
good feeling though when you just purge all that stuff and
I need to, like, I
yeah,
can't walk in and
yeah.
get to things. And I wear the same like 5 shirts over and over because I can't get to the other ones. So I do. I do it the KonMari style where I take everything out and then, either I love it or I don't love it. And then it will go
Yeah.
into the garage sale party. Thank you, Jen. Um, But for work, I had some items that I got to pack up. I had some Trader Joe replens that I need to not do while I'm hungry. I was talking to my friends
Oh,
yesterday
that's
about
the
that.
worst. I
Packing
bought
while you're
things
hungry.
to eat at Trader Joe's. In fact, after this live, what I want my husband to make, how do you say it? Ube. Do you know that word?
For what? What?
It's pancakes, but we're gonna make waffles. I bought the mix.
Okay. I don't know what you're making. I am not sure what that is. Oh, there's this taco place up in Bellingham that is so good. I'm dreaming of tacos. It's 9 o'clock. I didn't eat breakfast. I got to go find me a granola bar. But I've got packing and budgeting, and
No, almost.
I will be hashing out cost of things.
This.
Ubi mochi.
I think it's ube. I think is how you say it. It's this pancake waffle mix. People were buying it like crazy. It's gluten free. I did see a couple listings on Amazon already, but they weren't profitable. So I thought I'd buy it to try it. Nobody paired these together. So this would make a good bundle if anyone can make Trader Joe's listings or bundles. And it's purple. I bought it because I had no idea what it tasted like. It's okay. It does say it's a buttery taste. I don't know that I love it. It's really sweet. There goes the spread by itself. I forget what it cost. I want to say these are both like roughly in the $3 range. So that ube spread would be profitable.
Yeah, but
So
there's
I
no
guess that
ring.
3 pack would maybe be, I can't remember exactly the price. This is cold because it was in my fridge. I've already tried it. I didn't eat much of it because I just wanted to taste it. I don't know. To me, this is a little bit too, bleh. But the cashier said that this stuff was good and people were putting it in their carts like crazy when I was shopping. So
Nice. Tell me how
This could be
it
this could
tastes.
be a bundle. No one had that yet when I looked.
Bundle idea. I know that I tried this mochi cake because I've bought and sold this mochi cake before, and I'm like, okay, everybody's talking about it, and I'll
Mhm.
give it a try. I do not like it. Nobody in my family liked it. It had a distinct flavor that we were like, no.
Saying it right, ube? Is that the correct way? Ube and Millennial
Yeah,
Mom, ube.
millennial mom
That's
needs
what I
to.
think it is. But
Thank you,
yes, I'm
Nate.
going to try this.
Yeah, see how it is. I know that the cookie
Mhm.
butter is like we're not allowed to have that in the house from Trader Joe's. That cookie butter, oh my God, you could just eat it with
Yeah.
a
And I
spoon.
would have had this already, but it called for eggs, and I don't eat eggs. I don't like eggs. So I had to go buy eggs
What
to
is
make
wrong
that.
with you? Eggs are delicious.
I don't like normal things. I don't like milk. Yeah, I'm weird.
I can agree with the milk though, but I use milk for cooking. Like
Right.
just things involve milk, and that's about all we use milk for. But awesome. Well, she's saying AJ is
Yes,
saying
that's right.
yes.
Ube. Okay, that's what I thought.
Cool. Very
All
cool.
right, you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for joining us and all of our thousands of ideas. I mean, we really threw a lot of thought provoking things your way. So I hope you have some success and find some um, good summer themed things out there. I hope we gave you some inspiration. If you end up learning something over the summer or try merch or Amazon print on demand, any of the things we talked about, let us know because I would love to know if what we talked about today sent you on a rabbit trail of a new thing. And with that, have a great weekend.
Yes.
And
Have a
Raquel and
great
Tom
weekend.
suck.
And what?
I said, and Raquel and Tom suck for my Vanderpump people. All right.
All right. Have a good
Bye.
day. Have a good weekend, everybody. See you next Friday.